Hari Om. In this video we discuss specific heat of gas. We already understood the specific heat of solids and liquids. And why we are discussing specific heat of gas differently or separately? Because of the fact that gas do not possess what you call unique specific heat. That means depending upon the types of process, the behavior of the gas will be different, and accordingly the specific heat of gas also different. So for example, if I take the gas in a cylinder and compress it suddenly, the case is different from the same gas taken in a cylinder heated under constant temperature. So to understand this, let us define the specific heat as it is the amount of heat energy required to raise the temperature of 1 kilogram of a gas through 1 Kelvin. As already you have seen. Therefore, specific heat C of the gas can be equal to Q divided by mass of gas into rise in temperature. Now let us take the first case that a gas taken in a cylinder and you are compressing it suddenly. Sudden compression, if you take, in that case Q will be 0. That means no heat energy is allowed to absorb or allowed to release from the gas. So no heat energy is involved in that process, and therefore Q equal to 0. Therefore specific heat also equal to 0. Now suppose that the same gas, if you have taken that in the cylinder, suppose you are heating the gas or allowing the gas to expand under constant temperature. For example, it is an isothermal process. If it is an isothermal process of expansion, then temperature T remain constant throughout. If temperature T remain constant throughout, then the change in temperature will be 0, and therefore in that case specific heat of the gas will be infinite. Okay, so this is what we can see for the particular case. So here itself we can see for the sudden compression, no heat energy is involved, therefore specific heat is 0. Then if it is heated under, it's an isothermal process, or if it is allowed to expand under constant temperature, then change in temperature becomes 0, and therefore in that case specific heat will be infinite. Now like this, you can define the specific heat of gas depending upon the type of process the gas is undergoing. Okay, but in this part we define two important specific heats. One is called specific heat under constant volume and specific heat under constant pressure. So these are the two specific heats we want to define individually for the gas. Now, first one, if I take specific heat of gas at constant volume. It is defined as the amount of heat energy required to raise the temperature of 1 kilogram of the gas through 1 Kelvin when the gas is kept under constant volume, and it is denoted by CV, V for volume. Now second one is specific heat of gas at constant pressure, denoted by Cp, P for pressure. Now the definition is, it is the amount of heat energy required to raise the temperature of 1 kilogram of the gas to 1 Kelvin when it is kept under constant pressure. So the conditions will be stated at the end, and depending upon that you can name it either constant volume or constant pressure. Okay, but the basic equation for specific heat is again the same, C equal to Q by M into delta. Okay, but when we define the specific heat of gas, we have started with 1 kilogram of gas. But when we take the case of gases, the mass of gas is not considered always in kilogram. Mostly we consider the mass, amount of gas in what we call moles, we say. The unit is moles we are taking. So in that case, if the gas is taken in moles, then we have to define another specific heat. We call it as molar specific heat of gas. Molar specific heat of gas. Now there are again two specific heats coming. One, molar specific heat at constant volume, denoted by capital C, V. And it is defined as the amount of heat energy required to raise the temperature of 1 mole of the gas through 1 Kelvin when it is kept under constant volume. Okay? Then second one is molar specific heat at constant pressure, denoted by C, capital C, P. It is defined as the amount of heat energy required to raise the temperature of 1 mole of a gas through 1 Kelvin when it is kept under constant pressure. Okay? Therefore, molar specific heat, the unit of molar specific heat will be joule per mole per Kelvin. The other one was ordinary specific heat as joule per kilogram per Kelvin. So only difference is that instead of kilogram, here we come across mole. Okay? So, what is the relation between molar specific heat and ordinary specific heat of the gas? That also you must understand. That is, molar specific heat under constant volume will be equal to capital M into Cv, and molar specific heat under constant pressure will be equal to capital M into Cp, where M stands for molar mass of the gas. Molar mass of the gas. Because it is taken in moles, therefore. Okay, so these are the points regarding specific heats of the gas.